The question is, so now when I speak the mantra, should I push away disturbing thoughts? Or you say it's just that they're on the back burner. Yes, hang on. Because when I push away thoughts, I give energy to the pushed away. The culture always tells you this. If something bothers you, you should fight against it. This is, once again, one of the great clowning acts from the culture. When you're fighting something, you're busy with it, and you give him a lot of attention and energy. So if I became ruler, I would give you things everywhere to fight against this. And the great thing is, you don't come to your own. You are so absorbed with struggles that you never ask yourself the question, what did I want? So, I was looking for ongoing rebellions. Who am I actually? What would I actually want if I didn't have to fight? And the monks recognized this very quickly. So when I try to fight thoughts, things get even stronger. And to that extent, yes, fight against pornography or something like that. The unconscious knows no negation. Pornography, pornography. Oh, what did I actually want? Oh, yes. And that's why we do exactly this trick. So the lowest level is submission and adaptation. I have so many thoughts, it's no use, then let's leave it like that. The second stage would be rebellion. Fight against thoughts. Yes, if I were to mystically fool you and get a lot of customer loyalty until you went crazy, I would ask you to do it every day. Create pure thoughts, dirty thoughts, fight them. So always push it aside. So seriously, we are here at level 3, and the apparent paradox, the thoughts are allowed. You just add it to the mantra a few times, because if you fought, even if you succeeded, that would be dissociation. You simply deprive them of attention, they remain stupid, and you become smaller. So you try to cut them off from you. And here the thoughts come into the light of your attention, which is embedded in the mantra. What do I know? So let's take my old thought. I'm so ugly, so I want my mantra Jesus Christ for I'm so ugly. And over time, your vicious thought will be transformed. Who actually says I'm so ugly? Where does that thought come from? Keep saying mantra, where is it? Oh, from my mother. But she was much uglier than me. Yeah, that's just it, man. Are you finally seeing it? So, at some point you will realize this. At the beginning, the thought is very charged with emotional energy. That's why you tried to push it aside earlier anyway. Now you speak the mantra. And it's like a super spotlight that actually shows you more and more. The longer you speak the mantra, it is the accelerator pedal of awareness. It increasingly shows you that you have not been able to push any of the thoughts aside. You have narrowed your cone of attention to yourself. Or rather, try saving the dogs at the animal shelter or something. You distracted yourself with great social projects. You withdraw attention so as not to notice your own misery. Like you say, crap, now I'm in nature. But it's so tiring. Feelings came up for you, and with mantra, these thoughts come into your daily consciousness. So now we don't fight them, we just keep them behind. In this way we take away from them, what do I know? The pain, the fear. In other advanced seminars you get much more elegant exercises. But first I really want you to learn to settle in the midst of so many distractions. This is a very elegant form of energetic isolation. You made the same turning movement as the whirling dervish, the Sufi. Only here it is mental, so you create a whirlpool. As absurd as it seems, this is the best way to deal with thoughts. We don't push anything away. Hang back, and you'll notice that you're changing.
I have a technical question. Would these be our Jesus Christ, have mercy on my anger? Or can I say, Jesus Christ, I feel a lot of anger. Am I perhaps perpetuating this anger?
Anyone who comes from NLP knows. You're going to catch me now. I almost said it's completely nonsense. But because you use this I am, I say this is magic glue. So please don't say anything about anything. I'm other than your true nature. Then, if you have Jesus Christ, I would Jesus Christ for my anger. Or for, oh, don't be so picky. The main thing is that I'm so stinky. Something like that would be completely consciously elegant if you avoided I am, and instead said, I am afraid. there is fear in me, but this thing is really freestyle here. We talk so much that stuff is part of everyday life and the silver bullet to staying aware despite all the distractions. So the thing is really the fight with the dementors. We want to try to break out of this undergrowth with a really gigantic network of garbage-like thoughts, to break through and to increasingly get back into contact with our own pure essential light. In the beginning, it's about sheer quantity, and in the middle of everyday life, speaking the thing in all the distractions. The biggest trick is really a kind of Aikido. So instead of pushing it away, we absorb it and extract the energy from it, and then increasingly use it for our own benefit. And that's actually how my whole mystique is built. Not fighting anything, but using the energy to outwork opponents further